You're listening to Opinions and Beer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that have... That has a whiffer?
Robot voice because of...
Thick and dark looking. It looks...
Put a lot of oxygen into the fermenting yeast. They go aerobic and they start multiplying.
Great American Ale off, but I don't want to drink a bunch of American Ales.
Cause of death. Dun dun dun.
It tastes worse than Bud Light.
Straight up 10. Hello and welcome to Opinions and Beer. I'm your host Adam. Today we've got a fun 99th episode here. Today, our 99th episode.
99? I thought this was the 100th.
Huh?
You told me this was the 100th episode.
It's our 100th posted episode on the channel.
Okay.
But it is our 99th Opinions and Beer episode.
Oh, so the first one wasn't Opinions and Beer?
No, one of them was Wrestling with Alcohol. so one of them.
That sounds like an addiction episode.
Exactly. No, that's why I thought it was funny. I thought it was fun to do that. It's basically just an Ed Ray. It's basically a me and Ed Ray solo thing, where we wanted to do it periodically, where we just literally drink and call wrestling and review it while we watch.
Well, that sounds like fun.
And so we came up with Wrestling with Alcohol because I thought it was a funny, catchy thing because it's
Dude, I'd watch some AEW and drink.
see that's some fun stuff. But we've only done one episode, but it obviously cranks our entire channel up to the 100. So this is 100 episodes on the channel, but it's 99 episode of Opinions and Beer.
99 bottles.
Of beer on the wall. Today we have our two. Actually, they've been on the show before on the Grand Crew. I can't remember what holiday that was.
Father's Day.
Father's Day. It was our Father's Day episode. You know, our holiday episodes are our most listened to episodes for some reason. Well, yeah, Memorial Day,
They listen to podcasts while they travel.
It's definitely St. Patty's, every Halloween. I'm just saying, it's just weird. Every holiday themed episode we post, like on that holiday, usually gets a good bit of traffic. But the last time you seen them was then on the Grand Crew episode. We reviewed Grand Crew together, and they're here, and they are going to be regulars.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to introduce. We got here my co-beer reviewer. Rebecca.
Hello, I'm Rebecca.
And it looks like Trevor will also be. He'll occasionally be reviewing beer with us when his medicine doesn't complicate it. When his medicine doesn't complicate
Good way to put it.
But he's here definitely for the opinions part, nonetheless.
And I'd like to find a beer I enjoy.
And he's in search for a beer he would like to enjoy.
Okay.
That's a special.
Don't put it any other way.
That's a special. Well, that's a special thing about Opinions and Beer. We like to find the beer for the drinker.
I can tell you this beer in front of me I don't think I'm going to like.
You don't think you don't like because you don't like dark beers?
Yeah.
You're more of like a.
I'm not going to tell you what kind of beers I like.
Okay.
Like I said, it's your
I think
little challenge to find me a beer I like.
I think I'm gonna aim for Belgian ales for you, or just like weird IPA or sours. You're probably more of a sour guy.
I don't know.
You say like
I don't know either.
you say like
I don't think
vodka.
she's ever had one.
You say like vodka, which vodka is like the wine of liquor, and so I'm gonna get you.
Wine of liquor.
Vodka is the wine of liquor, and therefore I'm gonna get you the wine of beer.
Oh, no.
Therefore, I'll get you a bunch of sours.
Is it like a Michelob Ultra? The champagne of beers?
No. Oh my god. But you want to get into this episode? We got there's our new guest. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna enjoy chatting with them and getting to know them and trying to find that special brew for that special man.
My to-be brother-in-law.
But So let's go ahead and crack this beer open. Today's beer of the day is 2019's Woot Stout by the Stone Brewing Company. This stout is brewed with pecans, wheat, and rye, and 1/4 was aged in bourbon barrels. It is 11.5% in alcohol by volume. No IBUs to be heard of. Over the years, Stone Farking Wheat. Yes, I read this little. I like to read
You're gonna read that whole thing?
I like to read about the beer.
I mean, I get that, but
I'll do it fast.
go for it.
Woot Stout has become one of our most anticipated annual releases. And not just because it's an astounding, flavorful beer, but it's also collaborated between Farks. I thought it said Far Cry. Nerd Royalty, Will Wheaton, and Stone Brewing co-founder Greg Koch. It's the incredible label art adoring this beer over the years that has elevated it to the pinnacle of beer geekery and beer geekery. Talented comic artist Alan Davis made the art on this right here. He's most iconic for some of the X-Men and Justice League, Uncanny X-Men and Justice League of America. His depiction of a hero who channels our iconic gargoyle's guardian powers to battle against the evils of the world of beer.
It's got really cool art on it. I do like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's straight from, like you said, it's straight from an iconic
Not allowed to curse.
artist. Yes, you can cuss.
Oh, okay. I love that dude just whipping ass on there.
But I do not label
what's
us
with the-
explicit.
Okay.
I haven't been flagged for it yet.
Was it a bourbon barrel? So not all of it?
That
No.
beer just looks thick.
Doesn't make sense.
It looks like brown milk.
Look, hey, I don't have my phone. Will you take a picture of this and send it to me at some point later?
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, look, I
his-
do have a phone. Shit.
I was about to say, his
Don't
phone-
cuss, we're not explicit.
True's phone has a better camera than mine.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
What kind of phone you got?
S9.
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 I got this the Google Pixel thing. It's pretty good. I like it,
I was
but
talking about getting one, but
I
we
think I need a
can't
new one
'cause
at this point.
Metro.
No, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So on the I'm gonna let you. This is the first. Well, this is the second beer to review. With this first beer, just us to review together. Usually we like to call it out for what it says on the bottle. So if we can't really taste what it says on the bottle, we kind of deduct points. But I'm gonna let you kind of rate it your own free will, however you feel like rating it.
Guys, don't take my review as anything.
Yeah.
but
I'm not a beer drinker.
so we're gonna try this beer. I can smell notes of bourbon. There's definitely notes of bourbon. Why can you smell it?
Yep. It's good.
No.
I like
No, it's
it.
not.
What don't you like about
There's
it?
there's definitely pecans. I don't
It
know.
tastes like soy sauce.
It tastes
Yeah.
It tastes like soy sauce. It just tastes like straight soy sauce.
That's what it is. It's a soy sauce taste, isn't it?
Yeah. It tastes like I just drank a
You
bottle
think,
of...
you think that's like the rye?
I-
What does rye taste like?
Rye? I don't
Yeah,
know. I think just,
rye.
just pure grain alcohol.
Is that what it is?
Oh, God.
It just kind of smells like soy sauce.
Drink it again.
Well, how do you make soy sauce? I guess with soy.
Is it fermented soybeans?
Yeah, it's fermented
though?
soybeans.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Ugh. I give it a 3.
I mean, a lot of what's weird though is a lot of bourbon aged stuff has kind of like a soy flavor to it. Now that I've never been able to say soy sauce, but now that you said that, I'm
Because that's
definitely.
what I thought. Like I was like, oh, that'd go good on some like lo mein.
I wonder if the pecans that.
I tried to find a pecan in there, but it's not salty. It just has a soy flavor to me.
Okay. So this is 11.5% alcohol by volume, pretty high. It's definitely a big beer for beer. For beer, anything above 9% is high for beers.
I was thinking
So
like 7, but
yeah, well, yeah, it's probably anything above 7. But we've had a lot of big beers on this episode on this show, so I try to just say whatever. but okay, we're gonna sit on this beer. We have a bottle of it. We'll sip it through the episode, and we'll come up with a rating.
I've got a bottle of Ozarka right here. I'm gonna
towards the end.
enjoy pretty thoroughly.
So we're gonna bring back on this episode with our new co-hosts. We're gonna bring back Commercial React. It was when we first started the show. Commercial React was one of our top listened to segments of all our podcasts. It was always a big downloadable one. So we're gonna do this first one. Oh, should we do the serious one first, or the?
I don't know.
So the serious one's more a commentary. The second one I have more of like let's look at it. So maybe let's do serious second. Okay.
That's how I do it, yeah.
Okay. So on a previous episode of the show, we talked about weird games, weird board games, especially like poop games. Okay. There's like Flesh and Frenzy. I don't know if you ever heard of Flesh and Frenzy or seen our episode talking about Flesh and Frenzy, but there's a game where you have to catch a poo to win or whatever.
Like a real poo?
Well, it looks like a real poo.
But
you put it in like
real poo.
it's like a toilet, and you plunge the toilet, and then it shoots a poo in the air, and you gotta catch it.
Oh, that's genius.
Okay.
But we talked about there's a whole bunch of poo games out there.
What's that game where you like put all the shapes into place before it blows up?
Perfection. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like that, but shit. But so going off of that, there's been a weird. I think it's weird. There's been a weird fascination with feces and feces line of toys, like toys.
I think that has more to do with the emoji.
Yeah.
Does it really?
There's the
poo
emoji.
There's a poo emoji, but
You
then
can get like the plushie and stuff.
yeah, but then there's like
It's
all
a
these.
cute poop.
Well, then why is like there poop games that look like not cute poop
You don't know.
and unicorn poop?
That's cute.
Yeah, and people take
I guess
glitter
so.
pills so they can poop glitter.
Yeah, that's the thing people are doing.
So the next thing that's really popular, I want to look at the newest, very popular,
New poop trend.
the new poop trend. Well, poop-like trend.
Oh god.
Okay, so this is.
You show me something.
So this is very much like pops. Have you seen those pop figurines and stuff? Okay, so far this company has only released 2 sets of 4 so far. We're gonna go through them. First, I want you to watch.
Buy some?
Well, I want you to watch this commercial real quick for them, and then I'll show you. It's the hottest toy right now. This is the Turbo Man right now of Christmas.
Oh my god.
Literally, it's being sold out.
Your outdated references.
It's the
God, your laptop's filthy.
Thank you. So here's our first commercial by Wowee.
Wowie.
As soon as I.
Introducing the Fart Launcher 3000. Wreak havoc by launching real fart smells. Load the canister, pull back, and let her rip. Oh, this can really clear a room.
Tell me about it ruining his friendship.
And be sure
Alright,
to let
look.
the all-new Buttheads figures with the signature fart, the gaming butt. Bubbles, Uranus, such a lot. Available now. Fart Blaster and Buttheads figures sold separately. New from Wowie.
Okay, so Buttheads.
I had one of those guns.
So the Fart Blaster gun is one of the hottest toys right now. For Christmas.
I'm gonna go buy one.
I thought about buying one.
I'm not even joking. I had one for so long, and it ruined my friendship with
Did it?
somebody.
So who used to make it? If this is like a remake?
Oh, yeah, they made a bunch of. Oh, I will find it before the end of this episode, because I know I had one, and it shot I had a garlic smell that you could shoot out, and garbage.
Oh, really?
Oh,
This
they had different pods you could. Stick
yeah, that's
in.
what it looks like. You load it up.
Yeah, I shot one in my friend's face, just straight up his nose. And we didn't talk for 5 years.
Oh my God. So all those characters. I'm not going to show you the other. There's another trailer for the characters themselves. Those characters themselves make smells.
Stink blaster gun.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well,
No,
they,
no, I found the original.
they have those like
Oh,
weird
really?
squishy toys that smell like cupcakes, so I guess it makes sense to have them smell like butts.
Dude, my mom, when I was little, she tried to get rid of this damn gun for so long. Like, she kept trying to throw it away, and I just, like, keep putting it in the house.
Oh my god.
And I just found it on Amazon. I should totally buy
How much is it on Amazon?
It is. Oh, it's a collectible now. $156.
Yeah, I think the
You
fart
should've kept it.
the fart launcher 3000
You
I
should
believe
have to
is
your
like
mom
maybe
be
14
like,
bucks, 20 bucks
We could
maybe.
have made money.
Yeah, here's the one I had. It looked like an oozing mess.
Jeez, it's huge too.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
That thing's
looks like
huge.
a fucking bazooka.
Yeah, this is like a hand. They made a handheld version.
No, this was like a
Hand
it, like,
size.
pump it back and just blast somebody with ass.
Well, everything's about buying more and more, so they had to make it smaller, so they keep buying some more
I
of these
like the
pods.
butthead things too.
Yeah.
That Pharaoh
Okay,
butt.
so yeah,
I like that the
I want to talk.
aliens
Yeah,
named Uranus.
I want to talk about these buttheads and their names. So the alien's name is Uranus.
Yeah.
The knight is Sir Flush-a-Lot.
Yeah, they could have tried harder.
Then there's
Yeah.
King Butt,
King Butt.
I like Uranus. They could've
which is
tried-
like King Tut, King Butt.
King Butt.
And then there's Bubbles for the scuba diver. My favorite one is the ninja. They named Tushi. Like sushi. Tushi. Grim. Then they have a death character called Grim Ripper.
Okay.
And then they have Frankenstein called Brain Fart.
Okay.
And then they have Robot,
Robot.
I like Robot.
which is
Yeah.
a robot
He
character.
looks cool.
He's cool. Like, man, I'm gonna go buy one of those guns. I'm not even joking. My mom's gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna shoot your mama
Yeah.
with the fart gun.
Look what I got.
But no, so apparently
She's gonna be so
apparently
mad.
you can buy these and battle them out because they make smells too. So the little characters you can do fights apparently with them.
Just stick it like under your mom's pillow.
Let me try to find butt heads. Their heads are punt.
Buttheads! Their heads are butts! It's master of martial arts! Grim Ripper! Silent but deadly! Brain Fart!
Silent but deadly.
And Robot, the ultimate fart machine! Buttheads! Their heads are butts! In battle mode, shake them up and let them rip! Wet fart! Winner! Or use stink bomb mode for epic pranks! Each butthead comes with its own stinky scratch and sniff! Collect them all buttheads! Their heads are butts!
They come with scratch and sniff cards.
It's probably one of the greatest theme songs too for that I've heard in a while.
Heads are buttheads.
Butthead, but no, just that it's like a rocker guy.
Little
Buttheads.
Smash Mouth.
Exactly. It's classic. That's like a classic 90s. It looks like a 90s toy. It's like a 90s toy. A 90s commercial. So, so,
Is that the only one, or are there more?
huh?
Is that the only one?
Only one what?
But poop thing.
But
That is the one
the Fart
Okay.
Launcher
The
3000.
Fart Launcher 3000, the Buttheads, are the current popular toy. And I just want to get y'all actively shared y'all's opinions, so that's actually.
Yeah, you got mine.
Yeah, so I got your full attention with that one.
You had no
Fart,
idea how much
Fart
you were
Blaster 3. I told Lauren that I was gonna get one. She said, "No, he don't want that. Seth doesn't need a Fart Blaster."
No, he doesn't. I do. $18 at Walmart. I'm
See,
not
it is,
gonna
see?
need a fart gun.
God.
When I get paid, you wait. Next episode.
That's pretty awesome. But so yeah, who's your favorite of the Buttheads? Who's your favorite?
I mean, I don't like the names that much, but I like the design of the King Butt.
I like the robot.
Robot's pretty cool, and like I said, I do for some reason I think
Sushi.
Tushi
Yeah.
is just I can't get over the Tushi sushi type thing. I don't know why that's so. It's kind of racist too. Is why it got me like it because it's like sushi.
It's just got like one slant.
Oh god. Bubbles. So this is only 2 sets. So obviously they're selling pretty well. What's
Yeah, I just looked at that gun. It's sold out.
yeah, I know.
Walmart.com.
As I'm telling you, they're selling. This shit's selling. So what do you think their next set of Buttheads are gonna be?
I don't know.
If you could, is there a character you would want a butt head
There
on?
used
It
to
seems like
be
they're
a
doing like a
sea.
scary sort of theme, so I
Yeah.
can see like a mummy instead of a pharaoh or like a vampire.
Oh, well, what would you name? What's the
Well, that
vampire's
one's
name?
bubbles.
Sir Suckabutt.
Ascula.
Ascula. Count. Oh no, Count Flatulence.
That's not a bad.
Yeah.
Count Flatulence. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But so there's so that's that. So yeah, so I mean, like you said though, I really have no questions anymore because you kind of answered everything I would have asked, like about like where is this coming from? You said poop emoji. So
Well,
the poop
I'm here to
emojis.
give my opinion, not give an interview.
Huh?
I'm here to, like,
No, yeah, no, I know. So yeah, butt heads, fun stuff. Gonna own that shit.
So what's next? A serious video?
Yes, we do have a serious video
Why is
that
it serious?
because we're gonna. I want
Am I
you.
gonna cry?
Yes,
No.
Bullshit.
you're gonna cry. Watch.
Just an ASPCA commercial.
It's a really serious.
Now,
You're gonna pull some
Peloton, give it up for our first time ride.
All right, first ride. I'm a little
All right.
nervous, but
okay, you ready?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Peloton, give it up for our first time
all
ride.
right, first ride. I'm a little nervous, but excited. Let's do this. 5 days in a row. You surprised? I am. 6 a.m. Yay.
Rising with the sun.
That was totally worth it.
Let's go, Grace in Boston. 50 rides.
She just said my name. A year ago, I didn't realize how much this would change me. Thank you.
this holiday, give the gift of Peloton.
Why'd you make me watch that?
Okay, so you don't know why I made you watch that?
No, I
Yes, you
didn't.
do.
Why?
Yes, you do know why I made you watch that. So, what did you think about the commercial?
It was an advertisement
For what?
Peloton.
For Peloton.
Yep.
So right now, this is the most offensive commercial.
What?
Why?
So right now, this is trending news worldwide. So I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet. But especially, I've seen it. It's been trending for about a few days now. Today, it's even gotten more heat because the male actor is getting like death threats
Why?
because it's offensive
Two
to.
bites?
No, apparently you shouldn't give your wife a Peloton for Christmas,
What if that's what she wants?
and
Yeah.
and they're mad that they showcased a skinny woman trying to lose weight
I can see why that's
on a
Because
Peloton.
Maybe she's not even losing weight. Maybe she's just like
Yeah.
biting bites.
That's just I'm telling you, I'm legitimately. If I could probably look,
maybe
let me pull up some of this backlash.
Like mosquitoes, and so
Like some of the comments are, I bet that man beats his wife. But this is a Peloton commercial controversy. Look at that. First thing that pops up. Peloton opened up about turned into a nasty thing, getting threats.
There's nothing offensive about that. That was the most tame commercial I've ever seen.
But did you see
And I don't believe in the offensive culture that's going on.
unrealistic gift draws backlash?
Becca, would you ever ask for something like that for Christmas?
probably, honestly,
Right?
I'd probably ask for it.
Like
Just
if
to
you knew what
have-
it was and you wanted it, like
Yeah.
But but I think the controversy, they're saying that it makes it look like she's only
You ready?
Yes.
like she should be happy that her husband is trying to make her lose weight for her husband or something.
Peloton, give it up for our first time ride.
what if she has Crohn's or something and she needs that bike and he knows it but they can't afford it because they're down on their luck, so he buys this for her and now y'all are shitting on it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find all of the even Wall Street hates the controversial ad.
Have you ever seen the driver safety video from Germany?
No, I haven't.
It's a commercial. Oh my god, it's the best.
Their stock dropped 9.12%.
9%
Stock dropped 9%
over a commercial.
after the controversy of the. Apparently, I think they're actually husband and wife in real life, and I think they work for Peloton. Like they're part of. They help make the ads or whatever.
Okay.
So Chuck Norris promotes those fucking whatever they are, like
Smart.
total
Let's see.
body things.
Oh, the pyramid scheme.
Is it a pyramid? No, that's something else. That's like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's not Nutriboom. That's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, that's not real.
The one comment says the Peloton ad is perfect and good, and there's nothing wrong with a surveillance hamster wheel in your home. Smart husbands, of course, will stay away from the Peloton bike.
It just.
There are some things husbands shouldn't buy.
What? Adam,
What?
I don't like you.
Why?
Because I know you do this shit.
Do what?
To get to me.
How's it taste legit?
You know, but you do it, so well.
What did I do?
I'm irritated.
Why are you irritated?
It's dumb. No one should be offended by that. And I'm not like some. How do I put it? I'm pretty liberal. Like, I definitely don't lean conservative at all. And I don't like talking politics, but damn. Who gets offended by that?
So were you saying earlier you don't believe in outrage culture, or are you saying you don't agree with it?
I don't believe in it.
Well, then how come people get outraged?
Because I think that the internet and social media is such a large platform now that these stupid voices are getting much louder than they need to be.
But it's causing 9% drop in their
stock. That could be investors going, oh no, we live in this culture that everybody's getting pissed, and they can just be like, oh, we gotta back out now.
Yeah.
Before it gets too bad. Like Tesla's stock dropped the other day.
Because
the glass shattered.
Huh?
He shattered the glass on his truck, on the new truck he announced.
He shattered it?
It was supposed to be like indestructible, and their stock went.
Oh no! How did he shatter? He hit it with something?
I don't know. I didn't see the video. I've just been reading about it. I need to watch the video.
Oh man, maybe
Do you know that you can
maybe if it was
break a window with a spark plug?
Like a real bad accident.
Elon
Like a
Musk
cinder block just
breaks window.
falling through the ceiling.
Breaks window. Let's see if this is lit. Does he actually? Oh, so it's not a video. It's just like a There's a picture.
Armor glass windows shattered.
Well, it doesn't break through. It looks like it's just there's.
Yeah, but he's promoting something that's supposed to be indestructible. Like I said, it's supposed to be like armor glass. He claimed it was bulletproof against a 9mm handgun.
Yeah.
So, let's see. But when he got Tesla's chief designer to throw a metal ball at one of its armored windows, audible surprise could be heard as the glass smashed twice. Oh my fucking god, Musk exclaimed.
Oh my god. So he's saying, Elon Musk says that the sledgehammer impact to the door cracked base of glass, which is why steel ball didn't bounce off. He's saying he should have thrown the ball first and then the sledgehammer.
But I mean, I want one of these trucks if it can live up to what it's saying.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like a civilian tank.
Yeah, a lot of people hate it, but I don't find nothing wrong with it. I'm not like.
I'm a Tesla fan to begin with, and they're saying that thing is super good, can go 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, has awesome towing power, and is indestructible. Where's the negatives?
They said the look of it is negative.
I don't care about the look. I bet it's comfy as shit on the inside.
You know who cares about the look? The same people who are mad that people care about the look of their wives and get mad about the Peloton commercial. So shit. That's the same people mad about what it fucking looks like. The Peloton people.
I don't even know who Peloton is, to be honest.
It's a bike.
I get that now.
It looks like Julian Michaels was on the video.
Yeah, but
maybe it was just streaming.
I thought, who
owns Peloton?
The German commercial thing.
Peloton is an American exercise equipment and media company that was founded in 2012. The company is based in New York, New York.
That video was reminding me of it at first.
They have 400 employees. So they're a smaller bicycle company. I wonder that's all they
What
do.
if you bought her a normal bike?
I don't think
Is
that
it because it was stationary?
I think
because it's a workout bike.
that he just got her something to exercise with without
People,
any kind of hint that she wanted
there's
to
a
exercise.
narrative that y'all aren't looking into.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm cool. Like if you're gonna be offended by something, I want you to at least have merit in it.
Yeah.
And I can get down with a lot of stuff people are offended by, but that.
It's just an exercise. You know what? Exercise equipment used to be like. That used to be big gifts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Smacks them over
they're
both
still.
legs, like, oh,
I mean, they're still kind of pricey. But I remember like, I know like I think our grandma got a freaking treadmill for Christmas one year, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it's like a nice gift to get somebody."
They are expensive. Like I'd be cool if somebody got me some exercise equipment.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just
especially weights. Like weights.
Oh my
get
god.
pricier the stronger you get.
Yeah, right.
That was my main issue. Like after like high school, while I stopped working out, because I was just buying my own weights. And then I was like, I can't afford to buy my own weights.
It's getting too much. Yeah. Damn it! I'm being scared. You should go. The stronger you get, the weights you get cheaper. Yeah. It's bullshit.
Right.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. They're making it hard on purpose. But it makes more sense.
How come the Peloton commercial controversy video under it says Camilla Harris drops out of 2020 race?
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
So that's just.
I don't even know who that is. That's
well, I'm just.
She's a Democratic runner.
No, it's just weird because it has nothing to do with this video. But
maybe she was like, "Damn, I'll hop on that bike."
Yeah, no, maybe she. Yeah, that's what it is. Camilla Harris. She was in big support of that Peloton bike. Yeah. So the controversy drops. Like, oh shit, this just sank me. Oh man. But shoot, that's like, I kind of had a. Those were my two commercials, and I kind of had.
I like that new commercial for those like silicone rings that are like meant to be worn whenever.
Oh, you mean okay?
Like they're like wedding bands, but it's meant to be worn really when you're like working out, so that it doesn't like pinch your skin. And they've had like ads for it on YouTube, and it's pretty funny. Like they go about it in a way that's like sort of more realistic. Like the wife like buys the husband this ring so that girls aren't trying to hit on him at the gym, so he has no excuse to take off his ring while he's working out. And it was just
See, that's borderline offensive to me.
it was funny because she was popping up in the bowl like, I see that woman, she's staring at you and bench press. You better put your ring back on.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be more offensive, but
outrage. What are some things that outrage you, Trevor?
Outrage me? Nothing really. I mean, if we're being honest, like people that don't listen to, I don't know. Like, I get that you have an opinion, but that doesn't mean it's always right. And I understand that my opinion is not always right either.
Yeah.
But I hate people that are very, I'm right, you're wrong, and that's it. Like,
I'm right, you're wrong, goddammit.
Yeah, I can't stand that. And that's where we live. And I deal with it every day at work. So.
Yeah.
I really think people should have an open mind. Even I don't care where you sway or anything. You should just have an open mind. Like what we were talking about when I got here about religion and children.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, because I was telling him about somebody that we know.
Would you like some more?
Sure.
Okay.
Somebody that we know that we grew up with, sort of, and her mom made her go to church like every single day, and she missed out on like a whole bunch of stuff because she was constantly having to cancel plans because her mom forced her to go to church every single day, even on days when it's like not normal church, like on a Tuesday or a Saturday
some
night.
churches do that.
And now she's like resentful towards her mom and doesn't want anything to do with religion. So
I'm not against religion, but I am against church.
Yeah, that's what.
We can talk about that on another episode.
No, we can talk about that.
No, I'm
We have
good.
30
I don't want to get
minutes.
riled up right now. I had work today.
30.
I had a rough day at work.
Did you listen to our You didn't, but
You know
did you?
it's
We did Bishop Barrel, and on our Bishop Barrel episode, we talked about a real story about a friend of mine that was kicked out of church school for whacking off.
oh no.
He was caught whacking off in his dorm room, and his I think it was his whatchamacallit caught him, his dorm.
It's like an advisor, like a supervisor.
No.
Situation?
Like your
like his
dorm
mate?
mate. Dude, his dorm mate snitched so hard. And he had to go.
He had his pecker in
Dude,
his hand.
Yes. Dude, he had to go to like a council room full of all of his and explain to them what he was watching, why he did it, and then they kicked him out of fucking
Yeah.
Oh man, you're opening up like a can of worms
kicked him
over here with me.
out.
Yeah, we know a couple people
There's
that
there's a lot of things that I want to say. Like I said, I don't
Well, you know why? You know why that happens though? Because they.
Masturbation is a normal thing.
No, yes. No, the thing is, I guess with the reason why that dude even did that is because church stuff like that. It's very cutthroat. As far as like, only so many people are going to be able to graduate and get like pastor positions somewhere.
Yeah.
And
But
so
not this fella, he held his weenie.
no, I think he went back to his old church and he's like doing some sort of ministry, but he just will never be he'll never be able to be a pastor.
I have a friend that's been excommunicated from the Mormon church twice.
Yeah.
For separate reasons.
Connor?
No.
Okay.
He's Mormon?
Yes.
No, my buddy, I'm not going to name his name on here because it's just wrong, but he, first time he went on a mission trip and had sex, came back, they're like, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And then they reached out to him a couple months later and said, if you come take these classes, we'll let you back in. And I think he only went back for family reasons, like they're all Mormons. And then a couple months later, I got him some drugs, and he did them at home by himself, and had to call the police on himself.
Oh no!
Because he was like head banging a wall.
Oh no!
And he lost his job over that because he was a dispatcher.
Yeah.
Fire department, and the church heard, like, sorry, deuces.
Yep.
Deuces.
And they reached out again, he just didn't want it. So Mormons, like, make up your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I really want to write a script about Mormons versus Jehovah's Witnesses. I have an idea of doing like a script.
I don't want to talk about it because it's bad. But have you ever read into the like FLDS stuff?
Which one?
They're branch of Mormons, the FLDS.
Like,
you think Mormons are cultish? These guys are like.
They are a cult. Like.
They're like.
You should look into it.
Are they like
in a
stationed in
commune
SLC?
Type situations.
They were.
Salt Lake City.
They were. I think they got shunned.
I can't remember which.
Like the leader was like fucking 11-year-olds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like marrying as many wives as he wanted.
Yeah,
as
he had
young
like
as they
13
want.
wives, and they're all like
This is like
a range of ages.
you should read into it. It's pretty interesting.
Is it?
They had a documentary on it on
HBO.
HBO.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What if we get a hold of some of them people?
Oh, you want to talk to like an FLDS member?
We interviewed.
We can bring Johnny.
Chan-
He'll talk about it. He knows about it. They don't associate with them apparently, but they know
No,
about
they're
it.
shunned by normal Mormons.
Yeah.
But they're all from the same base religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like a sect that broke off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool if we want to get some crazy people in here to talk to.
I think I was going back and forth. I think Jehovah's Witness would be the main characters. I think Mormons would be the bad guys.
We know some Jehovah's Witnesses, but I only know.
Or they're not the bad guys, but like the villains in this.
I think Jehovah's Witnesses would be the bad guys.
No, they wouldn't. No, they are.
Okay.
But that's why they're the main characters. And like the Mormons, the whole thing with the Mormons thing, I want to have it a funny thing where like the Mormon converts away from Mormonism because he drinks coffee or whatever, and he starts caffeinated with Christ at the end of the movie. And that's my whole thing with them. I
don't know if I can be associated with your podcast anymore.
Why? Jehovah's Witnesses are fun, but you know what? They have a strict. They're I don't know how.
They're super strict.
I don't know how strict Mormons are, but
I tell you what, if you get excommunicated from a Jehovah's Witness church, they're not going to come back for you.
You're supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. at the dot and do your like Mormon door-to-door stuff.
I just gotta say, all I can smell is soy sauce over here.
I believe. I stopped tasting soy sauce though.
I'm not gonna keep drinking to try it.
You know, actually, the thing with stouts, they actually get better as they warm up. But I have a strict rule, not a strict rule. I have a motto.
A loose rule.
I have a motto that if it doesn't taste good cold, then it doesn't taste good. that's my motto. But
I can get behind that.
But typically stouts, the flavors tend to, like the underlying flavors, you can taste better once it starts to warm up and get to room temp. In fact, I think right here it says...
Yeah, it says enjoy fresh or age.
Or age at cellar temp.
Yeah, so you fucked this up. It could have tasted delicious.
No. Because the longer you age it,
keep
like
on that shit.
Like some of the weird flavors, like I bet you if you age this for 2 years, then you could taste the pecans a lot better and things like that and weird stuff.
You know that.
Yeah, they age people.
You know what you should have done?
Aging beer is so huge, but I can never age. I could never age a beer.
Why?
Because I want to try it.
No, you should have bought 2 bottles of this.
I know, yeah.
And you should have aged one, and we could have came back to it at a later episode.
Like next year.
Yeah, and shit, my opinion might change of it over a year.
I think that's why when we had Cause of Death that had aged for like 5 years, and that was
get like a storage unit and just stick all the aged beers
beer
in there. So you don't have to look at it. It's
they do AC.
Only stouts though. Only stouts can age. Or stouts, anything above. I can't say anything. IPAs you can't age. IPAs the hops actually die and they become like a like a coin, like very coin taste.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah. Essentially oxid. Yeah. Yes.
What you got next for us?
That's kind of it.
I thought you were gonna do some Star Wars.
Yeah, I want to talk about Star Wars, but I think you were right. I think the Colin Trevorrow thing may have been a fake leak, and so there's nothing really to talk about.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah, you made me look it up, and I'm like, oh, it's fake. I think it's fake. I did accidentally see everything might be fake. That's the problem right now. Everything may be fake.
It could be a simulation.
Well, I thought that I was.
Don't get me started, Becca.
I thought that I was accidentally spoiled.
Trevor has conspiracy theories.
About what?
We live in a simulation.
Look, I'm not here for that right now.
Okay.
And that's why it's all fake.
We can talk about that later. We can talk about my views on the afterlife later. Maybe once I get a few beers in me.
Few beers in me? But
I saw something today that I wanted to talk to you about. I'm just trying to remember what it was right now.
So obviously we do interviews on the show. Is there would y'all interview anybody?
Would I interview somebody?
Yeah.
Depends on the person.
All our friends.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush with somebody. That's the thing. Like, you interview a lot of people I've never heard of, and I will tell them that.
Oh, I've never heard of you.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Yeah, who are you? Oh, you're a CEO in Canada? No, but no. I think Greg Avon wants to be on the podcast. He'd be a live interview. He'd be here. Greg Avon?
Who's that?
Hey, look, this is the perfect time to show you Greg Avon.
No, I'm good.
Let me show you Greg Avon, damn it. Look, you can tell him whatever you want to. I might challenge him to a rap off.
What?
A rap off.
Can you rap?
I will write one. to rap.
I think a rap off has to be freestyle.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Well, I will secretly write one.
Memorize it.
Write
Memorize.
several, and when it doesn't make sense, you jump to the other.
Okay, so his rapper name, Greg Avon's rapper name is Kalenko. So we would be interviewing Kalenko.
Have you heard Kalenko? What did you say?
Here's a sample of it. I mean, we'll probably have to play it again if we interview him, but I'm going to show you a sample of Kalenko to see if you guys would be interested in interviewing this person.
Kalenko music. It's mandatory.
I'm on the grind, I'm on my way. You knocked me down, but right now I'm straight. You wasted my time, we couldn't relate. I thought about trying, I made a mistake. You needed space, you didn't have faith that I was gonna get it and make you my lady. Now I'm going.
Okay, first impressions.
Who is this?
This is Kalenko.
Okay.
He wants to be He wants to be interviewed for the podcast.
What? So he approached you?
Well, I approached him, and then he approached me after he's seen that we did some good views on Spotify.
How did you find out about this guy?
I interviewed his brother.
What?
I interviewed his brother, who's he's a geologist. No. What's someone that?
Geologist?
Is that right?
That's a rock.
No. He's a genealogist.
Genealogist. Okay.
That's cool.
So he does genealogy. He actually makes quite a bit of money doing genealogy. He has like second jobs though.
I don't like the way you're saying genealogy. Like
Genealogy.
It's like the study of genies.
I know, right?
That's what I keep
He might
thinking.
be. Like
He's got a lamp collection at home.
But I mean, he fly, like he'll be like flown out to places and do like, talks.
Over genealogy?
Yeah, that's how good he is at genealogy. People, and actually, there's people that like literally steal his freaking. You can see people steal his information. He has to call people out for stealing his information and sharing it.
What's he hiding? It's science.
Huh?
Like
genealogy?
Yeah. Like, what's he hiding that he's got that everybody else doesn't?
No, I'm like he feels like him putting the time into finding these people's connections to each other.
Yeah.
That when people go and take his research and like spread it like it's theirs, he's like, no, I put in the time. You should probably give credit to me. And so that's just that's how he feels, and I think that's kind of.
That's what we should do. We should do like a 23andMe episode.
Yeah.
Where we all. Where we all get our results on here.
Dude, I thought about doing that too. I thought about doing that,
need to find out
especially
all the
because
diseases we might have.
That would be the same thing.
Okay, we need to find out what diseases we might have when we get old.
We were gonna do this back in February because Keenan always says that he's Irish. Okay. We'll do a 23andMe episode.
Oh, that would be awesome.
With a 23andMe.
Like if he was like 0%.
Yes, exactly. I thought that'd be so fucking hilarious.
Like Asian Russian.
That'd have been awesome, especially if you had like a third party who didn't give a shit
Yeah.
to open and read them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I am, and I want to know.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I'm pretty sure I'm like German or something.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm like all the white countries.
All the white countries.
I don't know. I got some weird curly hair. I might have some like ethnic something.
Do you watch What We Do in the Shadows?
The movie or the show?
The show.
No,
The show is hysterical.
I did watch the movie.
The movie's funny too. Like I think it's a really good movie. But the show I was watching last night, their familiar got a DNA test for all the vampires, and one of them was like, "It just says I'm 100% white." Like it can't say that. It's got to say the countries, and he like flipped the paper and like, "Oh, it just says 100% white."
100%.
I'm gonna be more like I don't want to talk about like my beliefs on this show really. I know you want me to, but I'd rather talk about movies and music and stuff. Man.
Movies and music, okay. So I'll try to set it up for when we do more episodes.
I'm just saying like
movies and music.
Because I listened to your best movies of last year or whatever.
2018.
Yeah, it was bullshit.
You hated it?
I hated your list. I couldn't stand it. 2019's almost over. Let me make a list.
Okay.
Y'all can compare.
Yeah,
them.
we'll
I didn't
compare.
I didn't watch, but your list is gonna be awesome because I didn't watch nearly as many movies as I did.
Last year.
Last
Yeah, you
year.
were going to the theater like every week last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because I just got done trying to do and those are doing good. I think the podcast is my longest running series.
Thing you've worked on.
Not thing I've worked on because I obviously have done. Well, I guess technically because I've done the movies,
But
but
this is
those
like-
end.
yeah,
So this is like the longest
Continual.
continual one thing.
It's pretty cool. I really
So that's what's
want
pretty
the best
cool.
for you, man.
Because I think I tried doing.
I'm still gonna give you shit.
I tried doing Cinema Bites, but crazy enough, that's more expensive than buying beer for every episode. Cinema Bites, because you got to buy freaking groceries to make this food for Cinema.
Is that what you were trying to do?
What?
Oh yeah, you were trying to do.
Remember
the-
Cinnabites, where I was like,
Yeah.
I was recreating.
And I was like, we already watch a YouTube channel that does that, and you were, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I looked it up. It was, oh yeah,
Did
okay.
You mean the guy that gets millions of views that does it?
Yeah,
He's pretty
he already beat me.
mean.
He already beat me.
Yeah, he did.
But he doesn't do it all the time. He only does it sometimes.
Yeah, now he just does like basic cooking stuff.
Hey, just wait. When I get my YouTube channel going, I'll start promoting it on here.
Okay, that's cool.
Want to talk about magic cards on your show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
might as well make a magic segment. Get somebody in. I never know what to label the podcast because it's like it's beer. There's no like beer.
Yeah, y'all talk about beer, but then it's all over the place.
Yeah, so we mainly are labeled as society and culture, and then we have sub labels of like comedy and entertainment.
Yeah, I can see that. If people want, like, I'm really big into board games and magic and stuff like that. If people want to hear about that, I'll talk about it all day.
It's pretty cool.
I really want to get this game right now called Too Many Bones.
Too many
It's
bones.
like $250.
Are you big into PC games?
Nope.
Hate them.
No, I just don't have a PC.
Okay.
I'm not against them.
I don't know if you're a big Warhammer fan.
No, it's too expensive, or I would.
I thought was it a re-release they did for Warhammer?
Are you talking about like a game, like a video game or something?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the board game, like a tabletop game.
Okay.
Apparently, it's like worse than crack.
Oh, is it?
Like, it will bankrupt you trying to get into that game.
Jeez.
You think Magic's bad. I heard Warhammer is just... Oh,
Magic the Gathering.
I get too into Magic. Becca hates Magic. I'm pretty
How did
sure.
Magic survive so long
How?
Oh.
compared to other card
Magic's
games?
the first. It's the
Oh, that's what it is.
original
Okay, so that's
trading
why.
card game. I think it survived because it has good mechanics and rules.
And it keeps changing.
Yeah.
Like they keep adding stuff, like new rules and new ways of.
And when they mess something
Playing.
up, they'll own
Like
up to it.
I feel like I used to be pretty good at Magic, and just over the few years I haven't played consistently, I have no idea what the game's about anymore.
Oh no!
It morphs as you
Yeah.
play.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've got old decks that I haven't really updated that are way different than my newer ones. Like just in the cards that they use. I think that's what it is. It's an evolving game. I think the format that I play, which is EDH, is what's keeping the game alive now. Is your son in here?
He
I
might
think
be.
he's sneaking cookies.
Is he sneaky?
Is he sneaking a cookie? Just ran away. There's a fucking cookie thief.
I just saw his head pop up next to the cookies. He was
Oh
like,
God. So oh man. So we're most of our episodes are about 40 minutes to an hour long. Sometimes they go to like 2 to 3 hours.
I know.
Certain episodes, like interviews, are
How long
weird.
is this going?
Right now we're at about 53.
Okay.
So yeah, we're about
it feels longer than that, honestly.
What is that?
7 more minutes.
It's a
We got-
long day.
Yeah, long day, fun stuff. Butt heads, headbutts. Gonna go buy that fart shooter,
I am gonna go buy that
fart
gun.
launcher,
Don't
fart
let-
launcher
Becca,
3000.
Do not let me forget about the fart gun.
Do not forget the fart launcher
I don't want to
3000.
spend
We'll bring
$160
it
on
here.
my
Butt heads,
We'll bring it
heads
here,
and
we'll test
butts.
it out, review it live.
Give it to Seth.
Yeah.
Give it a set. Give it to Seth.
You shitting me? I'm gonna go home and I'm not even gonna tell my mom what I bought. I'm just gonna walk into a room like, looky here, motherfucker.
That's funny. Oh my God.
You know who really needs that? According to your mom,
Who?
your aunt or sissy, because she likes to do those.
Yeah, she loves fart jokes.
Those stink pranks with the
Never liked
liquid
jokes
ass.
So what would you ask Kalenko if we had him on this show?
Oh, they don't want no relation, just get to the money with no hesitation. I'm on the grind.
Look how much money he has.
You knock me down, but right now I'm straight.
Look at that.
They don't want no relation, just get to the money with no hesitation. I'm on the grind, I'm on my way. You knock me down, but right now I'm straight. You wasted my time, we couldn't relate. I thought by trying, I made a mistake. You needed space, you didn't have faith that I was gonna get.
That area.
Is he a local rapper?
Yes.
It is Bobot.
Look at all this money he has. I'm gonna ask him where he gets all this money from.
Capital One.
It's something else now.
Look, yeah.
It was Capital One.
Adam.
What?
Why?
Why what?
I don't know. What? No, I'm not gonna say nothing because he's gonna listen to this episode. He's gonna fucking hate me if he comes on.
Now I'm cold-hearted, don't want no relation, just get to the money with no hesitation. You told me you love me and want to be mine. I wish I would've ripped.
Huh?
How many views does this have?
Does this? 5,357 views.
I will admit that's more than I expected.
403 subscribers.
I wonder if Maddie listens.
The song's doing pretty well.
You're gonna get. She's gonna call you after this episode.
The song's doing pretty well.
She's not listening.
The song's doing pretty well, and he's proven that he's shown actual evidence of people trying to sign him from like New York and stuff, like weird.
I'm not against
record stuff.
This. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't know half the people I interview. I interviewed some random. I interviewed an auctioneer from Australia.
Listen to his range of songs.
You understand that?
We'll look into it later.
Besides just that.
You want to interview an auctioneer?
No, I did. I interviewed the number one auctioneer of Australia.
Did he talk really fast?
Why? Oh well, mainly because Jessica Ross asked me to.
So can I ask you to interview people when you hit them up?
Well, no. Well, she was managing him, I think.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Huh?
You should interview Justin Langston. He was in King Kong.
No, he's in Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, we have a buddy that was in the new Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Justin Langston.
Yeah. He's also a bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's an extra in it. He's goofy.
He won like second place of like something that was.
He's huge.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was in drama in high school, and they only put him in drama for his body.
Yeah.
Because they were like doing Tarzan or something, and he's fucking all meat.
That's crazy.
He can also yo-yo like a madman, throw a card that's so hard it'll break your skin. He can unicycle. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's a circus act.
He's a weird one.
Circus act.
Yeah. He can just put on a show of his own, like just do all the weird stuff.
BMX stuff and parkour. He's all over the place, man.
Damn.
Yeah, didn't he stick a card into you?
Yeah, he cut me with a playing card.
Yeah.
Like he just threw it at my arm and cut me open.
Playing card.
I didn't think it would work, so I told him to do it.
Good God.
But yeah, he was in the new Godzilla. He played like a soldier on a boat or something.
That's pretty legit. But yeah, this he auctioneer of the year winner, because he was at an award ceremony and he got the auctioneer of the year. He's actually a 2-time auctioneer of the year winner. What's his name? James Pratt. That's what his name is. James Pratt.
Here, I want to interview this dude, David Diggs. You get him on this show.
David Diggs.
Yes.
Look, this guy.
He's my goal.
This guy.
That's my goal for this show. If I can get him on here, I've done enough.
Fine, I'll try my best. It's hard. It's hard to get interviews.
He's like my favorite rapper, man.
Do you know how hard it is to get interviews?
Is he the one from Hamilton?
Yeah, he's in Hamilton, so he's won awards for that.
Like
he's also clipping.
Like I interviewed Jessica Ross, who did an eye talk. She did an eye talk. Anyways, she did this big event. I interview a lot of weird talkers, like people that get paid money to speak in public. So I interviewed Jessica Ross, and she was promoting her iTalk thing, and then she connected me to London Seabreeze, who was in the movie with what's his fucking name on the boat? What's that drug movie?
Which one? Scarface?
With Matthew McConaughey. He's on a boat.
Sicario.
No, it's not Sicario.
The director did Spring Breakers,
I know
and he
what
did.
you're talking about. I'm trying to think of Fool's Gold.
No. I don't know why I said drug movie, but I think it's because he's high all the time in the movie.
Are you talking about like Beach Bum?
Beach Bum. She was in Beach Bum. I interviewed this lady from Beach Bum.
Get Matthew McConaughey on the show.
I know. It's hard, dude.
He's from Texas.
I know. I try to get.
I think he's like a teacher in Texas.
Some people just say.
Who else is from Texas?
Booker T.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
Some people are just really hard, dude. Like some people just. I never know if they're actually.
Beyonce.
Like I never know if certain people are actually too busy or if they're just saying they're too busy.
No, I can see people being really busy.
Because two busy people so far have been Wes Anderson has been too busy.
You trying to get Wes Anderson?
Yeah, I thought Wes Anderson's too busy. Who else is too busy? Oh, the voice of Rogue, and she was also Comfy Couch girl. Nothing?
No, nothing.
Comfy Couch?
I know Comfy
Dolly.
Couch.
That sounds like a
Me and my
porn.
Dolly,
Yeah.
my best friend Dolly at the big comfy couch.
Nope.
Are you ready?
It was like a kid show.
I like Bear in the Big Blue House. Can we get Bear on?
Maybe.
Like just the full-on fucking puppet.
That might be easier than this. The lady I was trying to get.
I think you should shoot really high for your interviews.
I did. I was
Like
for a
I
while.
just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Let's get Brad Pitt on.
Okay.
I want to discuss his performance and how damn good it was.
So you need to talk to Tom Cruise. He
Tom.
just left Scientology. I saw
Tom
him on
Cruise.
Becca thinks Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt are the same person.
I just get their information mixed up. I thought Brad Pitt was a Scientology guy dating Angelina Jolie or something.
He did date Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie.
Well, what about Tom Cruise?
He did not date Angelina Jolie.
Well, I thought they were like having a tiff because he was crazy into Scientology, and they were letting
That
him
was
see
his wife.
kid.
I don't even know his wife.
Okay. I don't either. I thought it was Angelina Jolie.
This has been the introduction episode of Rebecca and Trevor. Rebecca, what would you rate this beer?
Like a 4. It's a 4.
That's actually pretty low. But then again, this is her first rating of the beer, and you haven't had we've had some pretty horrible beers this season. I've had some pretty horrible beers.
I don't know. Like I like the Saloon Door, the tasty one, but
You like the...
for like a night, and then I bought some, and it was so syrupy. Like,
Well, you bought some.
Yeah, I bought some extra, like at Kroger. Like it was like a.
They didn't have
4-pack of like the tall
Nope, that's
cans.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, because Saloon Door, they make a tasty AF, and then
Yeah, I bought the ridiculous AF.
and then they sell ridiculous
I was
AF at the
thinking it was the
stores.
same thing for some reason.
So it actually is two different beers.
But
She didn't like it.
I liked
Yeah,
it
no,
enough, but like I couldn't drink the whole can, so I usually pour it into a glass, and then I pour the rest of it down the sink, and then I noticed it was like syrupy, like almost like chocolate syrup, like in the sink, like it wasn't like together, and that was kind of gross.
I mean,
Like I don't want chocolate syrup sitting at the bottom of it.
Well, they
shake it up real hard before you open it.
they've been chilling there. You know what? Stouts age, but I don't know. Like I feel like peanut butter stouts are kind of a weird thing to age, and they've been sitting there for
Yeah.
a while. I don't know. I need to look more
Well,
into.
she liked that Grand Cru stuff a lot.
I did like the Grand Cru.
Grand
stuff.
Cru is good, dude. Grand Cru is like a
I was
mixture of like
upset that I
their.
couldn't find it. Like I went to several different stores like nearby. I couldn't find it, but I know
Tried
that
so hard.
Trevor saw a bunch of them in Lake Charles, so I guess we'll go there.
Well, I was
If they're
broke, so
still there.
blame him.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
I saw him when we were at the liquor store together.
Oh yeah. That's all. Yeah, man. Most of those beers I bought from our trip there, I'm glad I got them for super fucking cheap because they were bad. Those I think the best one from the bunch might have been might have been Boobery,
You were so excited about those.
and then Heaven and Hell. I think Boobery, then Heaven and Hell, and then one of them. Well, I didn't know one of them was smoked or something, and so it just tasted like smoke. And like this is this. It was like smoked whiskey, pelted, peated whiskey. It was aged in peated whiskey barrels, and it just tasted like liquid smoke. You ever seen people pour liquid smoke on their shit? Yeah, it tasted like liquid smoke, or how I described it in the podcast. Pouring whiskey into a glass, drinking the whiskey, and then like when you let the ice melt, it tasted like melted ice whiskey.
So, okay. So if she thinks it's a 4, what would you give this beer?
5.5.
So not much higher.
Not much higher. But I mean, it's significant when I have rated other beers though.
Yeah.
4s and 3s.
Like,
and
I
stuff
have
like
nothing
that.
else to compare this to. I don't know if I've had any other pecan aged bourbon barrel stout.
I think y'all know my review.
I think what?
If you
It
like
tastes like
drinking
soy
a bottle of
sauce.
soy sauce, if you like just downing a bottle.
Do you
of
like
soy
soy sauce?
This is for you. Yeah, not straight. I don't shoot soy sauce when I go to Asian restaurants.
I can't believe you. Don't even like to drink soy sauce by the
But
bottle.
like these darker beers, like you
Can
can't.
you do that? I'm sorry. Can you do you think you would die if you drank a bottle of soy sauce?
I mean,
The sodium intake
Yeah,
would be insane.
according to Allie, I'm gonna cut that. According to Ed Ray, you just grow tits. So that's what a soy apparently makes you grow boobies.
So is he just like downing?
He hates the idea of men eating soy. Eating soy or doing anything with soy. Soy is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
Well, that's just your opinion.
Yes, it is.
And that's fine. Because all we got here are opinions and beer. Good stuff.
You